Okay, I think we're live, and I think everything's set up correctly. Although it's kind of hard to tell. Alright, so let's see. Let's see. That's fine. I guess I want. I'll go for those resources over there. Alright. Let's plop down a train and head on over. Or, you know, hold on, do I have any? Oh, Jesus. What did I crash into? Was it trees? I can barely fucking tell with this grid on. I've been trying to make everything aligned to chunks. I don't know why. I mean, it kind of keeps everything somewhat clean, but not terribly. I need to research better braking. I can't be using rocket fuel with this shit. I also need to fix this mess, but I don't want to do that right now. Actually, I probably should do that right now, shouldn't I? What do we have? We have... Okay, hold on. I wrote a document earlier today reminding me how to do this. I think I may need to turn up... Yeah. I'm going to need to turn up the transparency on this. No, not that. I want... filters? Color key, opacity, 75? That's better. Okay. There, that'll help make the chat more visible. Okay. So, I came over here to get rocket fuel. I don't know if I even... Yeah, I do have some. Okay. I have a lot, actually. Alright, that's cool. Oops. Where are you going? You're going to... Where are you going? Probably iron. Like this. I need to get rid of this car because it doesn't do anything for me. You. I have better modes of transportation than you now, so I'm going to leave you over by the storage area. You sit there. I'm going to take the express train. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to talk as much as I damn well please. Damn well. Oh shit, I didn't want to go this way. Okay. So we need to build up from here. Yeah, you're trying to hear the game. The, like, very quiet sound coming from the game that's like music, and just the little, like, walking and oh, good. Construction noises. Let's, turn the grid back on. Is that good enough? You happy with that? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm heading over here because I need more copper. I ran out. I'm probably gonna... I'm actually gonna want the tile grid back on because I'm probably gonna want to do... I'll go up to this square, turn left. That's a shame. This entire mine is outside of my radar region. I'd better... My radar's here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I need another radar right here, which isn't really anywhere near the mine, so I guess I'm just not going to deal with that. It's a shame. if I came to a Factorio stream to listen to the streamer, I would have just played yeah, no, there's not really any jokes you can make with this, is there? I am here! Pasta fazool, a spicy meatball. It's okay, I can be racist, I'm Italian. Hold on. Okay, we need power here. I really need to make a blueprint that's not... Just gonna undo that. Put it there. There we go, that's better. I need more iron sticks. Eat spaghetti. I wish I could, but I can't. It's not on my diet. Okay. Perfect. Okay, hold on. I need to signal this shit. Text and smash! Ugh! So, I started a new file in Factorio, although, I mean, this particular file I've been playing for a little while now, but it's new relative to my old one, because when I was playing through Satisfactory, I kept trying to make a base design that I found was, like, ideal, easiest to expand from if I ever wanted to, like, add more stuff to it. And with the traditional design of a main bus system, I kept running into problems. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to take a break from this game because this game doesn't have trains yet, and trains are going to, like, completely change everything, right? Because trucks fucking suck in that game. Like, when you set paths for them, they're really slow, and they take a ton of fuel, and, like, they're extremely prone to fucking up, so, like, I didn't want to do that. And trains just run on electricity in that game, so, you know, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, hold on, just take me to coal drop-off would be fine. So I went over to this game, like, so I started realizing the main bus design doesn't really, it's not good. It has problems. It has logistical problems, because I'll show you what I mean by main bus design. No, main bus, not baby bus. This game, don't worry about it being too complex, because, like, all of these factory simulation games, they always start simple and build you up to complexity over time. It's very, very slow. And if you don't understand something in the game's community is very well supported. Like, if you want to learn how to do some complicated stuff, you can just go look it up. Like, it's very well documented and stuff. But anyway, so this area right here is a main bus, sort of. It's a really, really tiny one. But the general idea is, like, with a main bus, what you would do is you have this one big line of products going down, and off of that main line, you make other lines that take products off the belt, and then make products and put them back on the belt, and continue going down. This is kind of a bad example because it's just iron, but you can see here that, like, imagine this isn't a train, but imagine this is actually iron smelting, okay? So you have your iron plate coming down here that's been freshly produced, and then these are just feeding directly off the belt, but here you have a split off, and this split feeds machines, and the machines make products, and then in theory the machines would then put the products back on the belt, and they would go further down the line, and then other stuff down the line could make use of that new product to make more products, and so on and so forth. So complexity goes up as you go down, but the problem with a system like this is that it has bottlenecks. So like if you make a 4-lane bus like this of iron, and if your bus is already using all 4 lanes of iron or more, like if your demand is higher and you only left enough space for 4 belts, that's it. You can't add any more. You're done. What you might have to do is somewhere way down the line make another smelting area and put it back on the belt, which is fucking stupid. Because then that area can't feed stuff that's backwards on the belt. You can't go backwards, whatever your direction is. So you have this logistical problem, and I kept running into it where it's like I make this really big bus that's like, you know, at least this wide and goes way down here, and there's all these products being made off to the side, and at some point I'm like, I need more iron, but I don't have enough space to add more lanes of iron. So what do? The answer is pick up the entire fucking factory and rebuild it, and I don't want to do that. So I was having the same problem in Satisfactory, and I started watching other people play. Well, that's what these games are, right? They're logistics challenges. Like, you know, they're not explicit. The game doesn't, like, give you specific logistical problems to solve, but the mechanics of the game just make it so that you are naturally going to need to figure out efficient ways to design stuff. And so, and Satisfactory is the same way. And so I started looking up how other people were playing Satisfactory, because Satisfactory is pretty different. In Satisfactory, you know, you don't have like finite resources like this, where all of these have a specific amount of stone in them. This vein, when I mine it, it'll run out, right? And not only that, but this vein has a lot of resources that are very tiny, and you can move them around in large amounts. Satisfactory is not like that. In Satisfactory, a vein is infinite. What's limited is how fast it can produce. In Factorio, this one vein can produce a ton very quickly. In Satisfactory, that's not the case. You can't really produce a ton very quickly. I mean, some can, but not all of them. And there's a finite number on the map. The map is finite. And the number of products is smaller. Like here, this is a fuck ton of coal. Look at this coal. Each one of these chests is 2.5 thousand. Plus all this shit that's on the belt. That is a lot of coal. Okay? And that all came from just this one little deposit here. I mean, the deposit was bigger, but that's where it came from. In Satisfactory, it's not like that. The numbers are a lot smaller, you know? And the demand is a lot smaller. Like, if I look at the recipes, you know, like, to make a logistics robot, look, 7 iron, 14.5 copper, a steel, 4 plastic, 2 batteries, an engine, like, that's expensive. In Satisfactory, you don't have that. Things are cheaper. So, in Satisfactory, people, like, the main bus design doesn't really work that well. You can do it, it's just not very efficient. In this game, it's pretty efficient, for the most part, until you run out of space, but, you know, you can plan for that, kind of. I'm just not very good at it, and it takes a really long time. It is a lot of coal. So, you know, I start looking up what other people are doing in Satisfactory, because in Satisfactory, the main bus is not very viable because of this. Like, these resources will never run out, and they produce slowly, so... And, like, belts don't carry much. In this game, belts carry a ton very quickly. Even the slowest ones do. Not in Satisfactory. Like, see this belt right here? 15 items a second per lane, I think. So 15 items a second on the top, 15 items a second on the bottom here. Okay, so that's 30 iron a second this thing is carrying. In Satisfactory... Actually, wait, hold on. In Satisfactory, it would be like... Yeah, that doesn't sound right. Because in Satisfactory, the fastest belt speed currently available is 450 a second. Or no, it's 450 a minute. Okay, I'm sorry, that's what it is. So this is 30 a second. The basic belt speed in Satisfactory is 60 a minute. Okay, which is 1 a second. So this one belt is 30 times faster than the default one in Satisfactory. That's how, like, much of a difference there is. And so because you're so heavily limited by how much stuff you can port around on belts, in Satisfactory you generally don't want to use belts too much. You don't want to have a main bus. Instead, what you want to do, and what people do in real life, like, you know, how does manufacturing, like, supply and demand work in real life? Well, in real life, you have an area that has some resource you want, okay? You put your mining or whatever it is on there that you want, and you produce the product from that, the raw material. Then you would have processing right next to it, or nearby it somewhere. So, like, this is uranium. Somewhere around here you would have, you know, like, uranium processing to turn it into usable fuel. You wouldn't take the uranium from here and, like, take it, you know, way over here and then process here and then use it right here. You don't do that. It's less efficient. Because now you gotta ferry all this shit around, instead of you just make it here, and then the places that want that resource just go and get it, right? It's easier, it's better. And that's what in this is called a microfactory. A microfactory is, like, so in general you have a megafactory is one where it's a giant centralized location where every product is made. And the only thing that goes in and out of the base is the need for resources. So you send all your iron, your copper, your uranium, your whatever, all to one big location where everything is made. That's a mega base. I'm doing the opposite, where what I'm doing is I'm still taking the raw resources and moving them elsewhere, but what I'm doing is this section right here just makes iron, and that's all it makes. And that's one microfactory. And here's one right here, and that just makes copper, and that's all it makes. And then there's one here that makes miscellaneous iron products. This one here makes green circuits. This is where red circuits are going to be. And right now they're all kind of close together, but they don't need to be where they are. They can be literally anywhere, because they're connected with trains. So it doesn't matter where these things are. Like, they could be, you know, way over here. It wouldn't matter. The trains would just go back and forth and port all the resources around. I don't need to use belts anymore. The only thing I need belts for is getting from the train to, you know, processing and back. That's it. So that's the idea of microfactories, that you make these little processing, like, isolated areas, and that's all they do. They make one thing, or a small set of things, and then you have trains come and pick up from other places the stuff that they need. Or from here, like, you know, green circuits takes iron plate. So here, there's a train, and all it does is it goes to wherever iron plate is available. In that case, it would only ever be here, but if I made another one of these microfactories somewhere else, it could pick and choose whichever one it wanted, go and get it, and come back, and that's all that train does. And that's good design, because now I'll never have space problems. Because I can make microfactories wherever the fuck I want. The only ones that have to be in a particular spot are the ones that get raw resources. That's it. The rest, it doesn't matter where they are at all. So that's the long and short of the concept. And so, you know, I started making this base to experiment with that idea, and it works really fucking well. I have not had any resource constraints at all. Like, I build a factory, a microfactory, and as long as I keep it supplied with what it wants, I'll always have an abundance of whatever that material is. It's never a problem, which is fantastic. Right, so I came over here so I could get rails, because I ran out of rails. Difference in scale between TTYD and a Final Fantasy game? Yeah. yeah. That's a good way to put it. That's pretty much what it is. Because, you know, in Paper Mario, you've got, you know, it's impressive to do 10 damage in one hit. Whereas in Final Fantasy, that's less than starting damage, you know? So, I agree with that assessment. What the fuck? I don't need this wood in my inventory. Get that shit out of here. I came over here to get rail. Oh, fuck it, I'll just take the whole thing. Okay. Let's plop our ass back on the rail. Power this bitch with rocket fuel. And take me... There's no place you can take me because currently there's no station over there, so just have to drive myself over there. Oh shit, I did it again. Boop. Okay. And we continue westward. Oh shit, this rail almost... Okay, yeah, not quite. It almost covered over the iron mine, but it doesn't. Oops, shit. And since all of my trains are powered with rocket fuel, the amount of time it takes them to get around, like, these are pretty big distances for stuff to be going, you know, for iron to go from here all the way over here for green circuits, like, that's a pretty big distance. If you were using belts, that'd take forever. But a train, it takes like 10 seconds. It just goes around here, over here, and plop right there. And it's all powered on rocket fuel, so it's extremely fucking fast. There's no problem. You. And as you can tell, I went ahead and I looked up, you know, how to turn on grid lines in Factorio so I can make everything chunk-aligned, so that everything always lines up and looks consistent, which is nice. Let's see, I probably want... I'll make the depot here. What the fuck? Get this shit out of here. This one? No, that's not one. Also, I need to line this up better. Okay, so we have one there. Thank you. One more. There we go. Okay. And that will come in here. That's where that'll be where I will grab copper from. Go ahead and... Speaking of Final Fantasy, actually, it's interesting that you brought that up. Oh, okay, I'll go on that after I read this. Oh, that sounds good. I could definitely use some. I can't have alcohol lately, but that sounds good. I would like to give that a try. So speaking of Final Fantasy, so I've been watching. There's a streamer that I watch, a speedrunner of Final Fantasy VII, that I like. He's pretty funny. So I've been watching him, and recently he reached a pretty significant sub goal. So he decided to do like a special game for it, a special thing. And what he did is a mod for Final Fantasy VII called New Threat, which basically, hold on, how do I? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. It's an overhaul mod. It doesn't change the plot much, like almost at all. It does add side quests and cutscenes for certain things, just very basic ones, nothing huge. But more importantly, what it does do is it overhauls mechanics. So, like, it balances a lot of the spells and armor and equipment and shit in the game that are already there, gives them new effects, you know, stuff like that. Adds new stuff entirely. Like, Final Fantasy VII, for example, does not have the spell Osmose, which is from Final Fantasy VI normally, but in the mod it does. The creator added it, and it's decent. It's like an MP draining thing. That's pretty cool. So a bunch of stuff like that. Quality of life improvements. Hold on, does that work? That does work, okay. Oh shoot, look what I did. I got rid of this, so now I have to... I like to make these little loops because, you know, if trains need to turn around for any reason, it's easy for them to do so, because I have a lot of these loops all over the place. And so, you know, I've been watching that, and it's really cool. Like, the boss fights are basically totally different. they're a lot harder. Like, it's a difficulty hack a little bit. Like, it's not hugely more difficult, but you do kind of need to know the game pretty well. Or else, like, you'll struggle a bit. But it's not to the point where, like, if you don't know the game very well, you wouldn't be able to play the mod. Like, you can. Hold on, I fucked that up. And there's also one for Final Fantasy VIII, although that one is not finished. That one's still in beta. Yeah, apparently they do. I didn't know it either. I didn't realize it was a game that was particularly easy to mod. I assume it's not, because, you know, all the content changes in the mod are all things that, like, I can see, like, they're all mechanics, so they're all, like, it's not art changes, for the most part. There's some that are, and I don't know how they did that, but, it's pretty cool stuff. It's worth checking out. I might check out the Final Fantasy VIII one, because I like Final Fantasy VII, but I don't know it as well as I know Final Fantasy VIII. But that one, the guy only just started making it, and he's only made Disc 1 so far, and even that is subject to change. He hasn't tested it much or anything. FF7 remake? Well, that's been known about for a long time. I'm glad that they finally put out some news on it, but the Final Fantasy VII remake, people have been waiting to hear anything on it for ages. The Final Fantasy VII remake actually got the Metroid Prime treatment because it was in development for a long time, and they released some information on the remake and stuff, and then they canned the entire project and restarted it. And this new trailer that came out recently is the first thing we've seen since they restarted it. And I saw it, and it looks pretty good. I don't know if I'm such a fan of the way the battle system looks. I liked the way Final Fantasies 7 and 8 work. And it looks like they kind of changed it to more the Final Fantasy 13 style, which I really, really don't care for. But it's not enough to make me not get the game. I'll still get it. And I'll probably still enjoy it. Because it's Final Fantasy 7. It's the best game ever made. Can't go wrong. Is it not episodic? I actually don't know. I think people are suggesting it still is, which makes me think that somewhere it was stated that it is. I'm not sure, though. I can't put that there. So, what's the best way to do this? More like, yeah, well, 15 has 13's style to it. Like, 13 and all of its, you know, spawn and 15 have similar combat styles to them, where it's more like active and free roam and stuff. And I don't like that. I don't want it. But it does have elements of Final Fantasy VII's original system in it. Like, I'm pretty sure limit breaks are there. Because there's a gauge for them. And there's other stuff. Like, I think the limit breaks work a little differently now, but they're there. You'll know. Yeah, I know it did. So when I said 13 in its spawn, I mean like the various, you know, 13.2, 13.3, all that crap. It's hell spawn is the sense I meant that in. Well, I don't mean that their battle systems are the same, or even, like, I mean they're the same style. Where, like, the battlefield isn't treated as this thing that pauses, and then there's action, and then pauses, and then there's action, while you make your decisions. It's more of a, things are happening all the time, or have the appearance of doing so. And I actually don't like that as much. I would really prefer is just, you know, the old way. Final Fantasy 13 is such a shame. Like, I really hate that game, but like, it wasn't me going into it wanting to hate it or anything. It was like, I pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered the collector's edition, like, game guide, the strategy guide. Like, I was excited as fuck for that, because I'm like, yeah, you know, I loved 7, I loved 8, I didn't play 9, but I hear it's great, you know, I didn't like 10, but that's okay, because 12's pretty good, and 11 I was interested in, so, you know, like, that's all cool, but, hold on, I don't want to do this yet. And then it comes out, and I play it for about 5 hours, and I'm like, I sure have been walking in like a straight line for 5 hours, and the plot sure doesn't make any goddamn sense. And, so, after my first play session, I kinda stopped playing it. And then I realized, oh shit, I'm not the only one who thinks this. Literally everyone thinks this, because that's what it is. I'm like, huh, really? So it's not just me then. You see. You know, not that I give a shit what everyone thinks, because everyone tends to hate Final Fantasy VIII, which is probably why it still has not even come close to getting anything even remotely resembling a remake or a remaster or anything that's not just a Steam port. And that pisses me off, because it's a good game, even though it's stupid. I like it anyway. A little bit dark out here. Brighten it up a bit, because, damn. I'm gonna need more lights. I'm gonna need more circuits. Do I want to put that there? How about there? That's better. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. Yeah, that's good. That's pretty well lit. The top up there is kind of hard to see, but that's okay. Alright. Okay, now that the power poles are in place, we can go ahead and lay transporter belts. And this is going to take a while, and it's going to be boring. So in the meantime, I need to think of something else to discuss. How about that local sports? I have this consistent problem in my life where I keep seeing stuff that I'm excited to have come out. Like, I keep seeing advertisements for it or news about it or whatever, like the Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then a little bit of time will pass and I forget it exists because I don't write it down anywhere or anything. And, oh, I fucked that one up right there. And then I'll forget it even exists, and then, like, several months after it came out, I'll just accidentally discover that it came out, and I'm like, well, what the fuck? Why didn't I hear anything about it? And I'm constantly worried that I've probably forgotten entirely some games that I would be really interested in. But I just never played because I forgot they exist, despite the fact that I was really excited for them at some point. Have I seen much of 15? No, I actually haven't. I was so heavily disillusioned by 13 that when promos for 15 came out, I was like, okay, well that, you know, I could maybe get into that. And so, like, my interest was just kind of like, maybe. And then it came out, and no one really ever talked about it or anything, and it just kind of let it go. I just don't really care too much, I guess. I've heard that it's just 4 dudes drive around in a car, the game, which sounds a lot like what Mario Party was it? 10? Like, the concept just some dudes drive around in a car and fuck around sounds funny to me, and I'm curious, but not enough to buy the game and play it. It might have been 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 belts here. That's not enough. That's alright, I'll make it work. Let me go build the station proper. They're basically a boy band in what way? Okay, I can make this take 3 lines. I would prefer 6. I'm gonna do 6. Jesus, I am almost out of steel crates. Not Sasuke. Royal family that's run like the mafia. Well, that's just Japan anyway. Yeah, that goes there, there, here, here, and here. Then we take... Ooh, that's not enough inserters. Oh, that's not enough inserters. Okay, so for 1, fuel. For 2, go to refueling now. See how fucking fast that is? Let me just show you what we just did. We went from here all the way over here in, like, what was that, 15 seconds? Okay, next I want you to take me to, what is it I'm out of? I'm out of inserters because I'm out of green circuits. They fulfill the boy band tropes. I don't really know what those are. Okay. Now can I have plenty of these? I'm probably low on iron. Yeah, I am. I should probably go get some iron. Why can I not make more of these? I need iron sticks. Let's go to... I need specifically this iron plate drop-off. No, not that one. Asshole. The other one, I guess I'll drive. Anything here I need? Yeah, steel crates. Let's just take them all. And, deposit this fucking stone. And this wood. I sure don't need this coal or copper ore in my inventory, but I'll fix that soon enough. Train intensifies. Yeah, pretty much. In my base, there's a lot of train transit. I need this shit over here. Oh, fuck! Collision! Fix that shit. I need some iron plate. So I'm running low on that shit. I'm gonna want none of this. I want some iron sticks. I probably want some gears. While I'm here, let's go ahead and drop off these and these. I'll take some of these and these, definitely. Oh, am I low on... What am I low on? Ooh. Oh, copper. Ooh. I don't know if I can fix that. That looks pretty unfixable to me right now. You go to copper plate pickup. Go. You fuck. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, yeah. I'm familiar with this trope. I get it. I don't get it. Here, you take this shit. There you go. What? Oh, right. I do have two things that need... Okay, that's fine. You. Go to... What is this station called? Game on... What is this? Do I even have... I don't. You should be called Copper or Pickup. And I want you to go to Copper or Pickup right now. I'll take some of these and some of these and a large popcorn, please. Now. The messy but earnest Final Fantasy 15 doesn't play it safe. Well, then it's not Zaphod Beeblebrox, I can tell you that much. I don't know, you might be surprised. Then again, I think your computer's pretty old, so maybe not. I actually have, sitting behind me... Is it behind me? Yeah, it's on the floor behind me. I just upgraded my server, I think yesterday, or the day before. And, so there's a working motherboard and processor that aren't... They're not, like, great, but they're pretty good. And I just have nothing to do with them. Because I don't need to build another computer for any reason. And I know of some people who could probably use one. I might use it for that purpose. It's probably good enough for, like, mid-tier gaming. It needs a lot of parts, though, because right now it's just a processor and a motherboard. It's not really doing anyone any favors in its current state. 2014? That's... Is it a laptop? No, you have a desktop, right? I mean, that should be fine. You can well, it really depends what your graphics card is. What is this no-power bullshit? Stop flashing at me! Okay. I like how I just have my loading and unloading system memorized. Like, I just know how this layout goes. I'm gonna need more of those. Oh, what the hell? Oh, no, yeah, that's right, okay. Oh, you just got a brand new... Okay, well then, well, you could probably run it. Final Fantasy 15 is not a very new game. It's somewhat new. But we're not talking about brand spank your ass new or anything. Oh, what the fuck? This doesn't go there. This really stupid, sophisticated-looking layout I'm building, what it does is it'll take in one half of this setup, so namely this set here, will take in, once I'm done, 3 lines of any material and distribute them perfectly between these 12 inserters, which will themselves fill perfectly 2 cargo wagons. See? That's why it's like this. And it looks kind of pretty when it's working. It's going to be a little while before this is working, though. I feel like I've forgotten something. No. I guess not. Okay. Other side. Also, if people were to get this game and want to play it with me, so I mentioned that I upgraded my server recently. I also recently made it publicly accessible. So I can put game servers on it, leave them on 24/7, and people can connect and play with me or on their own just on my server, and it's backed up weekly and all that good stuff. And it's not like a server that I'm renting from any place. Like, it's my physical server. It's sitting over here next to me. But it's a dedicated server. So if people wanted to like buy and play Factorio with me, they could. I could set up a multiplayer server for it over here on this box. There we go. That's a little bit easier to see. But it's not limited to Factorio either. I could put TF2 on it, Terraria. I could put like any server-based multiplayer game, and it could just be ours, and we can configure it however we want. Now, okay, now comes the part where I have to route that shit over here, because I think that's all done. Yeah, that looks right. That looks right to me. So signals are all set, right? Yeah, they are. Okay, let's hold on. Let's plan this out ahead of time. So let's do. Okay, those three will do like that. Then you're gonna have three more that come down here. Underground. Oh, wow, that's perfect. Beautiful. Not a belt was wasted. Nice. That game with the blocks, what was made by a piece of shit human being, Minecraft, yeah. Yeah, could do a Minecraft server. I know Josh would like that. Josh had been mentioning he wanted to go back to Minecraft, but he has kind of the same dilemma I do, where it's like, I want to go back to Minecraft, but... Oh fuck, I'm out of undergrounds. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's right. But, you know, I'm sure we could be persuaded to do that. He doesn't like how it always just kind of falls apart, but that's just the natural... That's the natural, progression of things. It's just how it is. I'm gonna need some more fucking belts when I'm over there, too. Is this even enough space for this? Let's check. Oh, okay. It is exactly enough space for this. Oh, shit. That's gonna be very pretty when it's done. I guess Notch isn't a shitty human being, necessarily. He's just... He did what anyone would do, I guess. He took the money and ran, and, like, fine. Whatever. He took the laziest way out, but at least it wasn't... Oh, well that's fucked. Oof. No? There we go. Oh, I'm out of belts. Shit! I don't need this copper ore bullshit. Get this shit out of here. Also, I don't really want my train getting filled with copper ore. As a matter of fact, I really don't want my train getting filled with copper ore, thank you. This is for me to get around with, not for... Oh, again, right. Yep. Okay, I need to go to over there. Take me to iron plate drop-off. You're not taking me to the right one! Asshole! Why must I drive everywhere myself? I need to add a train station over here that's just for me. That doesn't have the same oh, fuck. Yeah, getting around to my base is a little tedious. I need to fix that. Oh, he's transphobic? I didn't know that. Wow, a whole new reason to not like him. Good. Fuck Notch. I need you. And, good lord, do I need a lot of you. And probably more. How are we doing on these? Ooh, yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, that can last a while. I like trains. He's also homophobic? Wow, what a complete piece of shit. Well, I feel pretty justified. Copper ore pickup. I knew he was a shit! What is this? Oh, I forgot a part of the track. That's why it's doing that. Okay, you do that. I'm gonna fix this. That's why I thought something looked weird here. I thought something was fucky. Alright. This looks correct. That ought to fix it. Also, this should probably be this. There we go. Okay, so I still have 3 lanes that I can't get over there because they're... Okay. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Then I'll undo this. I only need you and you. One of these days, I'm gonna be standing on these tracks like this, and a train's gonna come by unexpectedly, like, because it's doing some stupid weird routing, and it's gonna kill me. Just one hit, just like that, dead. And I'm gonna be like, oh! Good thing this game autosaves like every 3/4 of a second. I don't even have to. He's almost racist, huh? Well, I knew it all along. We're gonna do this. Oof, this just barely works. Holy shit. There we go. That just barely fucking works. Okay, then we're also gonna... Probably gonna... Can we do this? Does this... Does that... No. That's fine. We can move it down a little bit. Probably here is good? Yeah, that's good. We'll just do this. That's fine. Okay. I knew this was going to take a lot of belt. Okay, what do we got here? We have, that's all good and dandy, except 2 things. One, I want to mix these, which is going to take a bunch of these, and I probably don't have enough, so let's make some more. And 2, I'm just kind of shy of belt, but the mine is completely saturated at this point, so there's nothing I can do about that. So let's go ahead and mix you, go back out to 3, beautiful. Now it should be, it's not going to be evenly distributed, but it'll be something tolerably close. There we go. That just looks nice. Look at this. Full production, just full steam ahead. These ones already ran out of copper. So did that one and this one. We're already depleting this thing. I can stick a couple more right over there. Yeah, so I have enemies turned off because this was just meant to be a test. I didn't want to have to like deal with enemies and deal with having to defend all this shit. I just wanted to see how a microfactory train base would work. And so far I'm very happy with the results. In fact, I did learn some stuff from this run. There are certain choices I could make better. Like, all of my tracks, it's all two-way. It's all based on the width of a train being 3 cars, which it doesn't need to be. I think I could actually just do 2 cars, and that would be fine. That would mean I could make junctions smaller. I also could space them out. They're spaced exactly 1 rail segment apart to put power poles between, but they really should be further, so that when I have T junctions, like this one, the problem with this current setup is that no matter what way a train is coming from, here, here, or here, if trains are going in the opposite direction but would not collide with them, they'd have to stop anyway. So, for example, if a train was coming down this way and going up this way, hypothetically, they should have no reason to stop for each other because they're both gonna just pass right by each other and have no risk of hitting one another. But with this current setup, technically, this is all 1 block. Because I don't have here and here, there should be stoplights dividing this block in half down the middle. But I don't have them because it's too small. If I did that, you'd have, like, only 2 train cars can fit there. See how it's showing? But my width is 3, so that doesn't work. So, if I was to put a divider there, a train could get caught here, and then it could block that, and also this, and that's no good. And now trains that are crossing each other just innocently have to wait for each other to pass. It's just kind of not good, so I could fix that. There's a bunch of other things, just tweaks I could make to make the design a little bit better. So I wouldn't be opposed to restarting with enemies, just to, like, really test it. But I figure I'm just gonna go like this. It's not like... The enemies don't add much to this game. They're like, I like the pollution mechanic. I just wish the enemies were worth a damn. There's not enough enemy variety, and like once you have turrets set up that can handle waves of enemies, like that's it. You know, trivialized, done. Forget about it. Doesn't. Okay, so I set this up. Now I need to set up the circuit network. Okay, so you are only on if copper ore is greater than or equal to 4,000. Yeah, those trains are really fucking fast. They're powered by rocket fuel, and that's not even as fast as they can go because there's 1 tier higher fuel that I don't have access to yet. And once I get access to it, everything's going to be fueled on that. And that's another 50% speed. Build a giant wall and make the aliens pay for it? That's the thing. I can build a giant wall, and wood, but can't make the aliens pay for it. That's the... See, unfortunately, I have half a brain, so that's not going to work. Okay, so this is set up. Why is this other train... This one... Oh. It doesn't give a shit because... Oh, yeah. Well... That's gonna need to be fixed then. that kind of sucks. I had not thought about that. Okay, I guess I should fix that. You, take me to copper ore drop-off. These resources don't belong to them. They didn't claim this shit. I don't see them coming over and being like, hey, that iron ore is actually mine, okay? So if you could give it back, it would be appreciated, okay? Instead, they just come over and attack me because they don't like my smell. That's literally what it is. And you know what? Fuck them. They can deal. Well, this is gonna look weird. Okay, so just temporarily, like, I'm gonna do this. Let's... remove you. We have 3 there, so that's 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then we can do... I don't have enough splitters. Oh, I'm out of circuits! Where's the train I just drove over here with? Oh, I picked it up. Okay. Exploitative imperialist. Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. Let me just put this train in my pocket. Yep, there it is. I can also put this car in my pocket, but I don't want to. It's holding crap. This coal I really don't need in my inventory. Get that shit out of here. So I need some belts. No. I need green circuits. Hold on, let me summon that locomotive again. I wonder why locomotives are called locomotives. I've just kind of always accepted that they just have the word loco in them, but I've never really asked why. I know motive / motion, that part makes sense. I'm not so sure about the loco part. Go to coal drop off. I also need to fix this shit. In fact, while I'm here thinking about it, I'm gonna do that. Ah, damn it. I gotta fix this whole thing. This was before I realized I should align this thing. Oh, good. It was also before I realized I should have these aligned. Alright. And the whole reason for me to do that was to do this. There, now that fits. So, you become you. So you have a choice of going straight or right, or left. Come out here. Need to fix this side. Oh, Latin loco from a place. Okay. So, the train literally translates to place motion. That checks out. This happens to already be aligned. Weird. Yeah, so this needs to be a chain signal. Is there not a... There it is, okay. Oof, I just realized I'm playing a dangerous game walking on this track. There's trains going back and forth on this one. Okay, I came over here because I wanted not to fix that, but to get green circuits, and I just kind of didn't. Okay, good shit. Get in here. Green circuit pickup, please. I don't think I ever covered that case in Latin class. Now, granted, that was in high school. It was it was in middle school. It was a long time ago, so I may just not remember, but I do not remember that specific case. I hate having to reload this thing every time I pick it up and put it down. Take me to copper plate pickup, I think. This is also messed up, but I think if I try to fix it, it might be a problem. Come here. Yeah. I mean, I could fix it, but it doesn't really need to be. It's all right. Okay. I'm also going to need to go get more rocket fuel. So now that I've done this, I can do that. And eventually that'll be okay. Let me just go ahead and... What am I out of? What are you telling me I'm out of? I'm out of iron. And then I need one here, here, and here. Although I didn't... What did I do? I don't know. What? I only need this part. I don't even need that much. Give me this. You take that. Okay. So now we have copper ore flowing over here. I just need to fuel these furnaces. I can do that. Take me to refueling. It's the miscellaneous of cases? That doesn't sound good. There shouldn't just be a miscellaneous for that. Okay. How much rocket fuel do we have? How much do I need? Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 stacks. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's 20. Damn, I need the whole thing. Almost. That sounds nasty. So, did you have to take Latin? Was that like... Oh, shit. I don't know, no space for that. Was that a mandatory part of a history degree? I guess it kind of makes sense, because Latin shows up a lot in history. It just kind of... I don't know. It seems like a lot of languages would show up in history, so like you wouldn't want to just learn one. I don't know. Someone here, you're using coal. Stop that shit. Take rocket fuel. Yes, I am powering furnaces with rocket fuel. It's more efficient. Rocket fuel takes a lot less time to burn. Unfortunately, it only comes in stacks of 10, which is a little bit of a problem. I'm only doing this temporarily anyway. Oh, wait. This is all rocket fuel powered. Okay. Cool. Rocket power! Okay. And, I'll go ahead and stick the rest down here, I guess. Oops, that's it. Classical historian. Okay. I didn't realize it was more specific than that. That makes more sense. That checks out. Okay, stop this. Instead, So now that we've fixed copper plate temporarily definitely being the key word. Okay, so this is now saturated. That's good. That'll go for a while. Where are you trying to take resources? There are one... There's only two... Yeah, there's only two places it can go. So, okay, I'm bound to get enough. Basically, right now, I'm just desperately trying to bridge the gap between, Go ahead and take me to plate drop-off. Not that one, goddammit! Stop. No, stop! No! Oh, shit, wrong way. Oh, I passed by it. That's okay. I'm close enough. I just walk at this point. Okay. I have coal in my inventory. Here. Oh, you don't have the space for that. Fine. Also, I don't need this petroleum anymore. I'm changing that. Well, I'm gonna have to fix it later. Yeah, okay, now we have copper plate. Good. Okay, so we have all the ingredients we need for this, except... plastic. I'm replacing this with plastic. They're members of Team Rocket. That's bad. Okay. What am I missing? Iron? Oh my god. This constant need of resources. This is the problem with this design. Like, once stuff is working, it works really well, but it takes so much resources to set it up in the first place. Just iron plate pickup is fine. Go. I do like trains. Factorio gave me a love for trains. I didn't originally have it much. I always thought trains were kind of cool, but I never really had that much of a deep interest in them until I started learning about train networks. And now I'm fascinated. I don't feel the need to go run out and like buy a train set or anything, but like simulating train networks in this game, that's good enough for me. Take me to copper plate drop off. The other one, asshole! Good enough. And I'm out of regular inserters, but that's okay, I don't need that many. Okay, this I'm gonna ignore. Probably gonna do this here. This is gonna be plastic, so we wanna do that. And then we're gonna do you, and you. Connected by you. Light, so I can see what the hell I'm doing. And output. It's not going to work on petroleum because I fucked that up. I'll set up the rest of this factory at least. Then we're also going to go ahead and do coal. Wait, what? Coal? What the fuck do I need coal for? I don't. It's because... oh, shit. It's because I was going to make plastic on site originally. I forgot. Oh, shit. This train doesn't even need to be here. This whole train. Pointless. Don't need that. Can I... do that? Are you gonna... come on to refueling. Get out of here. Get out of my way. Hold on. I want to watch where he goes. Where are you going? You're going to refueling, which contains no fuel. Well, now it contains no fuel. You're going to wait 5 seconds. You're going to leave. to go to coal pickup. You're not going to be able to pick any up because you're full on coal. Yep, full on coal, can't pick any up. Immediately leave. Go to coal drop off. Should try to go to the power plant. You are correct! Okay. That's fine. That train doesn't need to be there. It's a complete waste, but I'll do something with it later. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, train travel is actually... I also prefer train travel. Cars suck. Like, they pollute a lot, they wear down really quickly, relatively speaking, and, like, they're the highest, like... They're the most prone to accident of any of the modes of travel, other than maybe boat. I don't know if boat is higher. I assume it's not. Then you have planes, which are great, but they're not very fuel efficient, and they're very expensive. Like, damn. Hold on, this is unloading. All three of these are unloading. How do we do unloading? You're gonna try to place over there. You're not gonna be able to if I do this. Not gonna be able to if I... Oh wait, no, it needs to be like this. You're gonna place over there. Then you'll place on the right. I think this is correct. I'm gonna find out. I should really have blueprints for this shit. So you have... Planes are fine. I don't physically fit in a plane. They're kind of expensive, and they're not terribly fuel efficient. I mean, they're better than cars. Then you have trains, which can be electric. Don't go very fast, but they're usually pretty cheap, although sometimes they can be just as expensive as a plane, but they usually aren't. You have lots of room, and then, plus they're just kind of relaxing, you know? Like, trains are the best. Boat, I'm not a huge fan of, but boat tries its best. Boat got mankind by when walking wasn't good enough, so I give it a pass.
When I cut you off at the pass, you won't take my knees.
And then you do the... Oh god, this reaches far now. Damn, that's good. Bullet trains do go really fast, but most trains, at least in the US, are not bullet trains. If any are. I don't even know if any of them are. So you're going to try to place on the right. So yeah, you actually need to be the opposite from this other one because you're facing the other way. Okay, then we're going to do output. Here, here, here. You to here, you to here. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, because it's... Right, okay. I'm sitting here like, why are these not aligned? Okay, that's fine. Then all that's left is you. You're going to take... Same as the one next to you. So this, 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 this. Pointing down. Flip the other way. Again, really like that I just have these memorized. You to you, you to you. Okay, these should all be aligned. They are not. Yes, they are. Okay. Yeah, the U.S. mass transit sucks really bad. I didn't read this quote. The lines come straight off the crude depictions on pottery and elsewhere, schematized and slightly absurd. They're cauldrons with teeth and would not be remotely despised if the artist had never seen them. That's a good characterization. I like that. Okay, so we have our resources. I don't have the loading station done yet, but that so does not matter right now. What matters is making the actual manufacturing area. And I don't have any assembling machines. Can I make any? Not many. Get a train. We're taking another trip to get more fucking iron. Surprised I have any fucking fuel left for this. Iron plate pickup. Go. Yeah, that's, I guess that's the formal academic variant of throwing shade, isn't it? That's about as close as you get. Wait, what? I'm not missing iron. What are you complaining about? You're complaining because I don't have any gear wheels, and I just assumed that meant iron. That was not true. You, manual mode. We're going off-road. Well, we're in a train, so you can't go off-road, but we're going as close to off-road as you get in my train network. No! No! You know what, at this point, may as well just go straight and turn around. Damn it! I was holding the brake that entire time, and it was still too fast. Stupid. Okay, I came over here to get gears. Do I need sticks? I'll take some sticks. I will also deposit one... Oh, hey! This thing used through all of its transporter belts. Why are you not... We'll take one more of these. I'm going to definitely need one of these. You ran out of that. Okay, so you can once again be supplied by these. How are we doing on this? Oh, yeah, we're nowhere near out of that. Okay. Oh, I need to make more of you. Inserters. I don't have any inserters left on the map, do I? No, I used them all. Okay. Well, this will have to be fine. I built, Hey, fuck you, okay? Trains are the best. Trains did nothing to you. So when I was building this microfactory here, the one that just kind of makes resources that I need occasionally, I am gonna get my ass hit by a train. No, I'm not. Okay. Take me back to Green Circuit drop-off is where I need to go. When I was making that microfactory, I was making it last night actually. I spent last night doing that and starting this one, and Martin had Kit Boga's videos playing, and Kit Boga, if you're not familiar with him, he does good work and is a comedian at the same time. What he does is he tries to scam bait scammers, and what that means is he'll try to find like tech scammers, you know, typically these little hole-in-the-wall businesses that are located for some reason exclusively in India, that try to scam Americans out of money by offering fake services like virus removal, usually like, you know, they oftentimes present as a government body needing money for one thing or another, things like that. And he'll try to deliberately waste their time as much as possible and make it funny while doing so. And we were just listening to that the entire time. And, okay, so I can only make 20? Holy shit, that took 500 gears! No, wait, no, it didn't. Why can I not? Oh, steel. Okay. Do I have any steel left in this little... Where the fuck? No. I'm out of steel completely. Oh, shit. Well, that's not good. I really, really need to research... Okay, hold on. I need this really bad. 250 blue science. Oof. I have a bunch of engines already made. I hope that's enough. Okay, so hold on. What does a red circuit take? The plastic is being supplied, the green circuits are being supplied. You also need copper cables. You don't need that many, though. So it's 6 seconds for 4 cables. One of you produces 2 cable every half a second. So 4 cable a second. So one of these can supply 6 of these. Okay. Oops. So then what I do is see it on you. No. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not gonna work. Probably want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get rid of this fucking tree. You majored in blue science.
That's a good one.
That did me the life. Okay. So let's see. You guys' inputs, you take 3 inputs. Ouch. Hold on. What's the best way for me to set this up? So, like, if I did... probably like this. So then I can have, I want that can be copper, this can be output, but then I appeared in 3 searches on LinkedIn. I don't give a shit, phone, get out of here. I do not like this design. So let's see. If you're producing there, you need, okay, you guys need 3 products, and the most you need is copper cable. The other 2 are in even amounts. So, in theory, you do that, and then you have an output there, and then that works. But then I have to do this awkward shit with these lines, where they have to if I reverse them, mirror it, you 2 output directly onto, oh shit, like that. Then that's feeding these, that's feeding these. But it could probably also simultaneously feed these. That is an interesting idea. But also, I don't have enough fucking machines for this shit. And that's bad, because I'm gonna need more. So, I don't have enough. And I'm out of green circuits? Well, good thing green circuits are right here. What else? Just out of inserters, that's fine. I don't give a shit about that. Du-du-du-du. No. No. That's output. Then we would have another line like this. Same deal as before. Send that out here. Wait. This one doesn't need to go that far. And then... there we go. Because these are both gonna... actually, let's make it more like this. I like that idea. I want a Megalovania doorbell. It has to, like... it has to be set up so that you... like, you walk up to the door, and when you press the doorbell, it has to be like Sans, except like you're pressing his blue eye or something like that. Or his finger, that would probably also work. Thematically speaking. Okay, now the question becomes, how do I fuel these? And if I can answer that question, then I'm done. But the problem is, I want to be able to get... I mean, I can probably... I don't know. This design's probably not very good. I know this ratio is 1 to 6, and I should try to maintain that. Really? I don't believe him. I don't think he was just screwing around. I bet he knew exactly what he was doing. Okay, let's ditch all this. There's something else I want to try. Instead of making always 7 machines in a line like that, what would happen? Like, first of all, get rid of this. Get rid of this. These are all in the wrong spot, because I need another... Okay, so it's 1 to 6, but then what if I did 1 and 6? And then I can have another line just like that across. And then what you do is you have... Oh, it was a girl. Okay, well. I don't know if that changes anything. I don't know if this is gonna work. So, like, this lane can have circuits and plastic. Then this lane would need to just be copper cable. So then where does... It could be 3 lanes. Shit. So you come out here. Well, if I do this like this, I'm gonna have a spatial problem. I need not have this so close to the rail. I'm gonna put it down here somewhere. I don't know. I'll put it here. That'll be fine. There's plenty of space. You're making copper cable. The way you're gonna make copper cable is actually I'm gonna move you up here. So what you're gonna do is this is gonna come down. Then you're gonna have there needs to be 2 lanes and a 3rd lane. You're outputting you're taking in from the far lane like this, and then you're outputting onto the closest lane like this. And then this other lane can have circuits and plastic and never be interrupted. I think that's okay. But also that doesn't need to be way over there. Oh, that I would believe. I could see that. I mean, if she was like it might not be. It might have just been afraid to seem like a nerd or something, or like if she was, especially if she was a teenager, I could see that. I'll go see that. Wait. I'm gonna need 2 of these because this takes a lot of copper very quickly. So probably 2 of those. I don't even know if 2 is enough. That might be a problem. Okay, so put red circuits there. Then what we can do is this. Well, we need to actually bring it down first. Actually, no, hold on, let me... I know I'm going to want all these lanes anyway. And then probably what I can do is it's a good thing I added in all this space. Adding in that space there was a clever move. Okay. Yeah, that is not enough, because I would need twice that to fit these through there and put them on the other side, which is really stupid that I'm doing that anyway, but There, now there's enough space. That worked out perfectly. Okay. God, this is going to take a lot of belt to set up. Okay. I'm so desperate just to get my hands on I just want to get my hands on electric smelting, like so bad, so I can get off of having to use fuel. Okay, so this is one where I need to do this. So this one can just go like that. Sorry, I'm kind of quiet. I'm thinking. So if that was to go like that. So 1, 2, 3. Ooh. I'm gonna run out of red belt. Okay, so you've got plastic there, boom. Then you need, here's the problem. Oops. You need electric circuits there, like this. Then okay. I'm gonna have to go fix plastic too, just to get this working. God damn it! Because I need plastic now to even see if this is going to work. Also, I need to supply power to these. Okay, well, one way or the other. Each of these you have... Take your good, take your bad, and there you have my opening statement. I don't know how many of these one of these belts can supply. Quite a lot, especially if I upgrade the belt, so that's not... Throughput's not really going to be an issue. And then your output can just be right here. And just... Oh, I'm out of belt. Well, now I need to leave for multiple things. I'm short a belt. Let's get some power going. I don't have power anywhere near here. Power could go there if there weren't belts in the way. Well, fuck it. Hold on, let me... No, because this needs to go all the way to the end, so I can't put that in the way. There we go. Okay, yeah, so those two inserters are fine. That's not a problem. Nice. Looks nice and organized, nice and neat. I think this is going to work. I need more belt. I need more belt. I need to fix plastic. I need that petroleum train to fuck off. Actually, yeah, you know what? You move. I'm just gonna take the petroleum train with me because it's in the wrong spot anyway. Get rid of this, get rid of that, just go to petroleum pickup. This game is neat, but what's the actual point? So the point is to launch a rocket. Like, you are considered having beaten the game when you launch a rocket. And in order to do that, if I look at the research panel, we can see, let's see, where is, here, rocket silo. You need to make one of these, which you make with 1,000 steel, 200 processing units, 200 electric engine, 1,000 concrete, 100 pipe. As you can see at the bottom there, 10,000 water, 10,000 oil, 1,000 stone, 7.4 thousand iron, so on and so forth. You make one of these, and you put a rocket in it, and I don't know how... I've never actually gotten to this stage before, so I don't know how you do that. But it's not just enough to do that either. You also need to actually research the ability to make this, and everything that leads up to it, because this research has prerequisites, as you can see. These ones I have not met, and all of these ones above it I have met, right? So you have to do research to unlock the thing, then you build the thing, and you put the stuff in it that it needs to make a rocket, and you make the rocket, and it launches the rocket, and you win the game. And then once you do that, there's like post-game, where once you accomplish that, you get the space science pack, and you can do infinite research, but that's just, you know, it's like... You can build your factory up as much as you want after you beat the game. And, you know, the whole point, basically, is make a factory to do this for you, because the sheer amount of resources required to do that is so insanely high that you could never just do it by handcrafting. Or, you could, except for the parts that you can't handcraft, except that it would take so absurdly long that you would never want to do it. It'd be the most boring game you could possibly imagine. So instead, you automate everything, and you have the factory do it for you. And the fun comes in figuring out how to automate stuff. That's where the fun is. And I love it to pieces, but it's not for everyone. Okay, so all of this is wrong. This whole is, yeah, that's all wrong. When I was at work today, not working, I made a little list for myself that tells me what I have to import to oil processing and what I have to export from it. And fortunately, the answer is I don't have to import much. I do have to export a lot, though. I've heard Subnautica get thrown around a lot. I don't know much about it. I don't really know what the deal is with that game. Okay, so actually, most of my exports are already set up. I need to change petroleum to plastic. That's one. So I'm saying export light oil for flamethrower turrets. I'm not going to do that. Export flamethrower ammo for flamethrower and tank. Not going to do that. Export lubricant. Done. Export solid fuel. Done. Export plastic bar. I need to fix that. Export explosives. I'm not going to do that right away. Export sulfuric acid. I'm not going to do that right now. Import water. I need to do coal. I need to do, and iron for sulfuric acid. I'm not going to do right now. Let me just start with plastic. So first, I need to. This is all fucked. So for one, get rid of this. I need to get this oil out of my way. Oh shit. It takes steel. I don't have any. Shit. Well, that's fuckaronied then. Well, then I'm gonna leave it alone. Subnautica is a survival game where you're the sole survivor of a spaceship crash and you have to figure out how to get off the alien planet, which is all limit. Yeah, this is the same idea. You crash land on this alien planet, except it's not underwater, it's above ground, and you have to exploit the natural resources to get back. That's yeah. Very similar. And Satisfactory is also very similar, except in Satisfactory, you've been explicitly sent there to exploit resources. Ugh, man, it's gonna take so many train stations to do this. All right. Well, we're importing coal, exporting plastic bar. Okay. Oh, don't move. Okay. Problem here is petroleum, right? Yeah. Okay, fortunately that's fine. Can I make a fucking pump? No, because I don't have any steel. Okay, well then I'm just gonna take one from here. That whole train station needs to come down anyway. Where'd it go? There it is. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, you are not gonna pump that way, you're gonna pump this way. We're gonna drain that petroleum out of there. And we're gonna turn it into plastic. Which I can't do because I don't have steel. Well then... Oh, okay, yeah. That's, I'm not a huge fan of horror games, but, I could definitely see why some people would be interested in that. That's pretty neat. This game doesn't have much of a story to it. In fact, it just doesn't have one. Satisfactory will eventually have one. It is planned, but it doesn't currently. Factorio will probably never have one. It's not really designed for that. Also, give me this fucking rocket fuel back. So, probably what I want to do here is make steel for myself just to get by with. Good lord, is that going to take a long time. I'm going to do this. I'm dismantling this row of smelters. This really sucks. Oh shit, I'm full. What am I full on? Rocket fuel. Whatever, good enough. This is going to be so stupid. Okay. And here's what we do. Take these stupid steel furnaces. Have your rocket fuel back. Take these iron plates, make steel. Let's check out the pollution that shit's making. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that is barely making any pollution at all, but I've got something else that made a bunch of pollution. Can't tell what in this mess. Oof, whew. Look at that smoke. Yeah, that's not very fast, but whatever. That's what I have to work with, I guess. Why do you keep coming by here? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're doing coal. Why are you... Turn off pollution. Oh, I see. It's that kinda... Okay, well, I might give that a look at then sometime. I'm more interested in, like, the design type of things here. Do you, like, make a base, or, like, what do you do? Why does this have 14 wood in it? What the fuck? And this has 9 coal in it. What did I do? Why am I not... Oh, no copper plate. Yeah, that'll happen. Is there someplace else that takes coal? No, not yet. There will be eventually. Okay, well, one way or the other. So now we have steel to work with. That's fine. Give me this. Okay, that's a decent amount of steel. How much iron do you have to work with? Oh my god, they're already almost out. Okay, well, First things first, chemical plants. Lots and lots of those. There's base buildings, and there's vehicles. Okay. I have a friend who plays it a lot, but I never really gave it the time of day. Because I saw just little bits and pieces of her playing, and I'm like, you know. Well, you know. Okay, so I want to... That's where I'm making rocket fuel. This fucking thing is in the way. Let's move that. Get on my way. You can sit here and get power from here. Okay, so let's put chemical plants. You guys are taking... Hold on. You're making plastic bars. Okay. So you need coal and petroleum as input. Okay, I can do that. I'm going to need a way to get it over here. Oh, I forgot to get belts. This is one of those situations where my car would come in handy. Or I can just plop down this train. What am I doing? Take me... I don't know. I'll just drive there. There we are. Nice and fast. Okay. Give me some iron plate to throw in the smelter guys there. I'm just gonna take all this. That's good. And give me... Do I need any gears? I sure do. I'm gonna need some belts. That sounds like good shit to have. I'm gonna take a stack of these. Oh, okay. So does it have a static map then? Static might not be the right word. Like, not procedurally generated is what I'm thinking here. Okay, so I made all that shit. Let me go put this excessive iron over here so I have more steel to work with. Okay, so its contents are randomized, but its layout's the same. That's cool. That's good. Okay, so you're making plastic. You're getting coal in this way, plastic's going out that way. Then this is where things get interesting. Petroleum. In, out. Take coal. Then you have a problem because you can't do this, so you have to do this. Okay. How much do you take? 20 petroleum gas a second. I can tell you, man, I have a lot more than that to offer. But, you know, for now, I'll just do whatever. I'll just make this as long as the line before it. That's fine. That's plenty of plastic. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's a strange number. $15, 16. There we go. Okay. So that's, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And input coal. Once I have it, there goes all the belt I just picked up. Yeah, Satisfactory is the same way. The environment is really pretty. Unfortunately, in Satisfactory, the environment does not have randomized contents, or at least not much. I think the enemies are randomized, but that's it. So it seems like Subnautica, unsurprisingly, is just a more polished game. Might be worth giving a shot. Power. Power will be plenty easy. Won't quite align with the other column, but that's okay. Not everything has to line up perfectly. Wish it did, but it's not efficient for it to do so. Okay, that'll produce that. We'll take in coal when it has it. Let me go ahead and plop down. Oops. Ah, damn it! I gotta go get pipe. Okay, cool. Now I need to supply you with petroleum. Shouldn't be that hard to do. Uh-oh. This is some serious spaghetti over here. I need pipe now! Where's my train? It's way over there. Yeah, someone just posted a picture in Discord I found funny. Okay, let's go get some more iron, some more belts, and some more pipes. Again, holding down that entire time. Train is too damn fast. Okay. Pipes, please. Belt, a little bit. That's fine. I mean, you know, I'm gonna keep playing this. Even if people don't really talk, I'll keep streaming anyway, at least until my roommates get home. That's fine. You know, this isn't really the sort of game... I mean, I watch people stream this game, but it's not really... I don't really actively pay attention to it unless they're designing something that I happen to be interested in. I just kind of leave it on in the background for noise. So I understand if other people do that for this, that's fine. I don't necessarily, like, have the charismatic charm necessary to, like, keep this constantly entertaining or anything, like, in the Vinny style. But, I have... You know, it's good background noise. Like, that's fine. You know. Damn, it gets dark over here. What is this? Why is it so dark? Because there's nowhere to put lights, that's why. Okay, so... Alright, yeah, I didn't get to finish here. Okay, then... Oh, okay, that was it. Alright, so now they all have petroleum. The output's all set. The only thing I'm missing is coal input, but that's okay. I need to line up output. So, let me actually think of where I'm gonna do this now. Oh, don't move. Okay. So, we can have coal come down. Actually, yeah, I'll just have coal coming this way. That might be a problem right there. Yep. That traffic signal's in the way. Okay. Oh, good. This other line's already in my way. Okay, so what do we have? Solid fuel, refueling in general, which is probably a bad idea. Lubricant, this is unknown. This will be something else eventually. Okay, so we need 2 extra lines, which I am not going to have the space for. It's going to run into the... What the holy hell? What is this? What did you do? I'll be fucking... Get this fucking iron ore shit out of here. The fuck did this even happen? Shit. That's how it's happening right there. You stop that right now. Oh shit, my inventory's full. Stop it. Ore on the ground, ore on the ground. Looking like a fool with your ore on the ground. Is there any more, like, random... Yeah, there is. There's some more right here. That'll come in here and supply that. I think that's the only place there was contamination, right? Unless a train came by and picked some up. No. Don't think it did. Okay. I grabbed the contamination before it became a problem. Great, now I don't remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out what I'm going to do about the train stations over there. Okay, so yeah, so I need to expand this. I need 2 more. They're so not gonna fit. This is so not gonna have, or actually, it might. Get rid of these ghosts, don't need that shit, used it for spacing. Couple train stops. I think first I'll try to get coal in. Because I don't have any plastic to speak of yet anyway. And I have a petroleum problem, so need to get plastic producing ASAP. I already had a train stop apparently. Why did I already have a train stop in my inventory? That's weird. These 2 meet up here. You stop there. So that's all fine. These are all portioned. That needs to stop there. That needs to stop there. Put a stop here. This is a decision point. Okay. Oh, hold on. One more decision point. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Damn, that is a lot of train stops. Okay. Coal. And out of these, but I can make a ton, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and name this Coal Drop-Off. Get out of the way of the rails. Okay, you go to refueling. I want to see if it comes over here. So this stop is called Coal Drop-Off, and it's currently occupied, and it's going to be as long as this train is out. So this train goes to refueling, waits 5 seconds, nothing happens. It leaves. Which fuel do you have? I can't tell. It leaves going very fucking fast. Comes over to the coal loading station. Gets loaded up on coal. It will leave as soon as it has 4,000. I don't know if I'm playing this competently. I mean, I guess I am, yeah. Competently is probably as strong as I'd be willing to get with it. I'm not doing, like... There are people who've played this game that have set up, like, some seriously amazing shit. I don't know how they have the time in their lives or the mental capacity or the wherewithal to go through what they do. Some people have set up bases that will shoot 10 rockets a minute, which is insane. Like 10 end game, rocket silo full rockets a minute, and all while the base that they made is rotationally symmetric, which means that if you picked up the entire base and rotated it in any multiple of 90 degrees that you wanted, it would still look exactly the same. You couldn't tell that it had been rotated. Now, there's no reason for it to be like that, as near as I can tell. Like, rotational symmetry I don't think actually does anything functional for the base, but it's just an interesting, challenge condition, I guess. And it's like, not only does this base produce a ton of material in order to do that, but also it's like got that weird design constraint to it. Like, what? Yeah, it's crazy. I have no idea. Like, how the fuck? Also, people have made... Someone made a base that they called the Ant Farm, and what it is so it's not a feature in the game by default, but there is a feature, like a mod that you can go and get called recursive blueprints. So a blueprint is this: you can select stuff that's already been placed down, and you can get this thing, and then you can place down ghost images of it so that you can build over, or you can have robots build it for you automatically off the blueprint, which is really convenient. However, blueprints have a limitation. A blueprint can't refer to another blueprint. But this would be useful if they could, because it allows you to like make a small blueprint of something, like a loading station, for example, like one of these, and then make it a part of a larger one, like an entire train stop or something. Like, you can chain them together in that way, which is cool. But the base game doesn't have that, but this mod adds that. Oh, is this... Yeah, this is wrong. They're all putting on the same side of the belt. Shit, I have to break this all down. Someone used this mod to make what they call the Ant Farm base. It shoots 1 rocket a minute, which is slow for a mega base, but the entire base, I think, fits in, like... I want to say it's 2 by 3 of these grid squares. So it's this tiny little space. And the way it works is the recursive blueprints repeatedly build themselves and destroy themselves continually in stages. and it slowly builds the parts for a rocket over time, over the space of a minute. Which is just, like, again, not useful. You wouldn't... There's no practical use for this, other than, I guess, the fact that the base is really, really tiny. And, you know, maybe you could make some kind of use of that. Have a whole bunch of them running at once. But I don't think it's resource efficient, so... Okay, so does this look better now? Yeah, this looks better. Okay. For now, I'm just going to deal with one line of coal. I don't really need 3. I like how I can just guess what the gaps between these things are and usually get it right, just based on vaguely what they look like on memory alone. That means I've been playing this game for too damn long. Yeah, there we go. Coal depot's done. So now we should be getting coal. Ooh, okay. Okay, train, you do that. Okay, so we got coal coming down here. Yeah, the robot arms are kind of dumb. They're not really an intuitive way for this to work. But, you know... Oh, Jesus. Like, you would expect machines to not need to be fed materials by a robot arm, but I don't know, it works, I guess. Also, I like this wasted material sitting on the belt here. It's good. Go. Hold on, I want to keep 1 stack for myself. Alright, well, that'll do for now. Okay, so we did coal coming down. Coal stopped because I didn't finish the line. Because I didn't know where the line was going to end up. The answer apparently is right here. Where does that line go? It goes right here. Oh, I was a couple off on that one. Okay, so now we've got coal input, so now these should all just start roaring to life. Right you are, Ken. That's exactly what they're doing. However, they're producing so fast that I immediately need to start carrying this shit out of here. Oh, good. I fucked this up over here. This should be going the other way. Also, this can just do this. Okay, perfect. Okay, plastic production is online. I just gotta get it over to a train. How do you control the pollution? Okay, so here's how pollution works. Normally, I have them turned off, but normally in the game there's, on the map you'll see red squares and a bunch of red dots, and those are enemies. Enemies have, like, bases, kind of like StarCraft style, where, like, it'll be a square structure, like, and it's got, like, a Zerg type appearance, but it's a square structure, and it's a base, and has a bunch of HP, and it'll automatically produce units. These units, however, will not attack you by default. In fact, if you kept your pollution down, they would never attack you. But what happens is, as your machines produce stuff, and they produce pollution, shown here, anytime this pollution reaches a chunk that contains enemy spawners, the spawners will start producing enemies. And eventually, once they get enough units, they will send out an attack toward the nearest pollution-producing building to their origination point. And as many bases as your pollution is touching will do this, and it will do it as rapidly as you produce pollution. Also, the more pollution you produce, the more aggressive and the more evolved the enemies become. So they get stronger, more like tougher variants start showing up, things like that. The way you control the pollution is you kind of don't. For one, you set up defenses that will defend your base for you automatically. You can automate defense itself, and early on in the game you have to do this. You can also defend the base yourself, but it's impractical. You could never, once your base gets big enough, you could never fend off attacks coming from all directions at once on a big base like this. You could never do it. So you automate defense. So then you don't worry about pollution. Another way is you can deliberately pick where on the map you build, because I'm in the middle of a desert, so my pollution spreads far and fast. But pollution has a hard time traveling over bodies of water. It has a hard time traveling through forests, like this, which is probably why this would be a perfect circle, except for this chunk of forest here. There's also a forest right here that's absorbing a bunch, one right here that's absorbing a bunch. Like, every chunk, it adds up how many trees and grass tiles and things of that nature are in that chunk, and that's the chunk's natural pollution absorption, and the environment will absorb pollution on its own. So the other way is you keep your pollution down by building intelligently and trying to make sure that machines are only running when you absolutely need them to be. The problem is, though, that you need most machines running most of the time, and they produce pollution in huge amounts. You can't really control it, and there's no way to reduce it on your own. There's nothing you can do. Once it's produced, that's it. Miners, like these things, produce some of the highest pollution amounts, and unfortunately they're things that you need all the time, constantly, so, like, pretty much you don't really control it. You just defend yourself as best you can. You can look at the map and, like, you can tell, you know, if there's a base here, like, you know, okay, I need to start getting ready to defend from that direction because they're going to start, you know, getting pissed off soon. You know, things of that nature. Okay, plastic output. Where's the plastic line? There it is. I didn't finish it, but I do know where it goes. I'm going to run out of belt. And this oil base is an absolute fucking mess, and I'm going to have to probably pick up the entire thing eventually and rebuild it, but that's okay. This was my first attempt at it. Yep, out of belt. Okay. Where is my train? Where is my train? Oh, there it is. That's a long line of white. I like the white and black right next to each other like that. That looks nice. The plastic and the coal traveling alongside one another. I need belt. Gotta be super careful with this fucking train. Oh, I got plenty of iron, that's not a problem. Pipes, not really an issue. Sticks, no. Gears, not really. Okay. Undergrounds, no. Belts, yes, that's a problem. I need to research better braking so I can get the trains to slow down faster. It's important shit. Okay, this is where plastic drop-off is going to be. Back that shit up. Okay. Name this. Your name is Plastic Pickup. Okay, let's get the plastic ferried up here so I can start loading it in the bins. Jeez, it's a far way for this to travel. Tells me that I've got too many train stations in like one spot here. This is not, I'm gonna have to rethink I cannot have my oil, like, every oil station have, like, 50 train stops next to it. It's not practical. I need to think of a better way to handle that. Okay, so this is loading. So you're going to do this, 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 this. Okay. Power. Light so I can fucking see. Then we have... Okay, so this is the other way. So we do this. Take a whole bunch of undergrounds, which is a shame because these undergrounds are very expensive. No. This loading setup takes how many? 6, 12, plus another 6 is 18, 21. 21 on each side. Jesus, that is a lot of undergrounds. Which is also a lot of iron. Okay. That ought to be fine. Oh, inputs. Then I want to spread this one lane into 3. Okay, plastic's done. Just like that. Pow. Beautiful. Like a well-oiled machine. And that would be because it is. So how are we doing over here? Okay, so I'm actually... Wow. I'm just barely underproducing. Or no, just barely overproducing, rather, I think. Yeah. I have exactly the right number of machines to saturate this red belt fully. How much petroleum is this consuming? I know this isn't consuming much coal. I have such a ridiculous amount of petroleum, I don't think it's ever actually going to... This is trying to pump when it can. Oh, ooh, wow, okay. That's actually draining very fast. Which is good. I want to get this petroleum out of here. I forgot to disable these pumps over here. I need to flip them around. What the fuck? Was there not a train here? I guess there wasn't. Pumps. Let's flip these the other way. Get that petroleum out of there. There we go. I could use one more. Cool, I can make one more. There we go. That'll get it out of the train, and the train's already empty, so that frees up a train for me. That's nice. Ha! Right in the kisser. Cool. Freed up a train. And I'm probably immediately going to use that train for, Am I making rocket fuel now? No. Why? It's because my oil factories aren't really able to turn on much because... Let's see, low oil's empty. Petroleum is full. Because petroleum is full. Heavy oil's going to be a problem. It's going to fill up soon. I'm going to have to start deliberately destroying it, and I don't want to do that. This is just not consuming petroleum fast enough is the problem, but... Well, it'll do it eventually. Okay. You. Take me... Ooh, can I make stack? I can make stack inserters now! Oh. Wait. Not... Well, I can, but I need red circuits, and I don't want to make them by hand. What's my favorite movie? Damn, that's tough. It's difficult for me to pick a single favorite movie. I understand the question to mean, like, if you ask, what's your favorite X, I understand it to mean, what's the X that you can never get tired of? So what movie could I just watch over and over again and never really get tired of it? There are probably a lot of answers to that question for me. A couple of the ones that come to my head just off the top without really thinking about it much is My Cousin Vinny and Falling Down. Those are great movies. Okay, so take me to Red Circuit Pickup. And then get out. And this other train that I destroyed is now officially the train which is responsible for... Here, I have that. You are going to go between iron and plastic pickup. Plastic drop-off is what this should be called.
Me.
Hello. Plastic drop-off. Oh. Oh yeah, I saw this on the door. I don't know what this is.
What's it called?
Membership representative TV ratings.
Oh, Nielsen ratings.
It's what?
Nielsen ratings.
What's that?
That's how they tell, like, I think what people are watching and when.
But we never watch anything ever. Because we don't have TV.
They don't know that.
Well, they're gonna find out, I guess, or not, depending.
Yeah.
My intent is to throw this away.
Okay. I could ask them. I didn't even realize what it was.
Oh, okay. Let's see, so full cargo on plastic pickup, empty cargo on plastic drop-off, and also visit refueling, and wait for 5 seconds of inactivity, go. Okay, let me watch this guy, make sure he works. Okay, heads to plastic station, stops, picks up 4,000 plastic. Is there even that much in here? Yes, there is. You don't think you've seen either of those movies? I would recommend them. They're both worth a watch. Also, Office Spaces and Idiocracy. Both made by the same person, both great. Time to go around and upgrade all of my stations to stack inserters. It's about time. Oh, okay, those ones you've seen, yeah. Yeah, those are good. I'd also recommend Primer, although Primer requires like 50 rewatchings to understand it fully, because it's so dense and hard to follow.
Primer.
I like Primer.
It was fine, it's just confusing.
Yeah, it's designed to be. Wait, what do you mean 4.1K? How much can one of these hold? Why do these ones have 1.3K, but the rest have only... That doesn't make any sense. These should all be getting the same amount. Why are they not? Oh. I see, because this isn't balanced, that's why. Okay. That's fine, I don't care about that right now. How are we doing on petroleum over here? Yeah, these tanks are getting pretty empty pretty fast. On an all-new Ow My Balls! Okay, so it's gotta be 8K then, right? Yeah, it's 8K. Okay. Then next it should come back here where it left from to drop that off. And also, actually, now's a good time for me to test. Ugh, this is going to take forever. This thing's going to be done unloading by the time I'm done with this. Yeah, this thing's going to be done unloading before I even get to put these down. Or is it? I like how this is not filling these belts. Well, okay, it didn't until lines got backed up. How many can you hold? 2. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh yeah, there we go. How's that for fast unloading? Compare with this for this. Stack inserters. So what is this saying I would be missing? Probably plastic, right? Yeah, I'm not even... Each one takes 2, so yeah, I have exactly enough plastic to make 10, so yeah, it doesn't really... Yeah, this wagon's gonna be done unloading so much faster than the other one. Yep, and now this one's still just... Yeah, okay. Tell you what, give me a stack of this. I'll make some more stack inserters. It'll take forever to... Actually, hold on. I can speed this up a lot. There. I need a place on my hotbar to put these things. Probably can get rid of... Nope. It unloaded fully before I had a chance to upgrade this. That's okay. Oop. I want a place on my hotbar to put these. The rest of this stuff's pretty important, though. I guess I don't need mining drills on here. There we go. Okay, now, finally, red circuits are coming together. And also, it's dark as fuck. There we go. Okay, so... Oh, they're coming to life. Yeah, these guys are missing copper cable because this is still, yeah, producing. What are you gonna stream? Needs to be a copper line. which I cut off with plastic. Oh shit. I didn't even see that. This all needs to move. Stuff with good music like Kirby. That's fairly specific, but okay. I mean, stuff with good music is fairly specific. Kirby is not fairly specific. Oops. Out of these. Okay. Then we do red inserters. Just like that. Boom. Oh wait, these are in the wrong spot. There we go. Okay, this will take another 2 lines of copper this way. One of them goes here, the other one would go that way. Then that does that. I was about to run out of red belts. Oh, okay, I see. That makes more sense then. Perfect. That half is set up again. Okay, then we would need like that. Okay. Okay. Now a third of our input is unused, but we have these 2 lines come to life. That's cool. So now we have one very, very slow red circuit output, which needs to go way the hell over here. And I have to wait for stuff to handcraft because hold on, this takes advanced circuits. I have advanced circuits right here. Boom. Well, that sounds like it's worth checking out. I don't watch a whole lot of YouTube anymore. Generally don't have a whole lot of time to do that with. I mean, I could be doing that right now, but Ooh, I can make logistics robots now. Well, no, I don't have electric engines yet. That's okay. Well, more diversified content is good. It appeals to more people. So I'd say that's a good thing. Okay, so I'm waiting for that to produce. I forgot why I came over here. Oh, because I wanted to get this plastic out of my inventory, that's right. I'm guessing this train isn't back because it's over here waiting to be filled, right? That would be right, and we're actually not producing plastic at all. The reason would be... what? We're out of petroleum because we're full on heavy oil. I knew this day would come. Well, fuck them. That doesn't make any sense. How can you look at a YouTube channel and be like, this channel has more than what I want, therefore I don't like it. This channel's stupid and I'm not going to watch it. Like, kind of... what? Makes no sense. Honestly, fuck them. I don't give a shit about that serious mental disconnect. Yeah, I'm out of petroleum because I'm full on heavy, and I can't fix that because I can't crack it down to light and then crack that down further because... or wait, hold on. Can I? Do I have advanced oil processing yet? Do I have any chemical plants left? Yeah, I do. No, I don't have advanced oil processing yet. Okay, well then that's just fucked. That's okay. I have plenty of plastic to work with for now. Stack inserters, go. Ah, I would be out of iron gears. Well, that's going to take a while to process. This is loading, so I want this. Which I also lack the resources for. Fantastic. Yep, I need more undergrounds. Oops. Let's go get belts. Powered on wood. Go to... shit, you're not gonna be able to... God, this thing is so slow powered on wood. The difference is so noticeable. Oh, shit. Oh, well, here, let's just do this. Oh! Damn it. Okay, so we have got plenty of that. Sticks. Yeah, I'm going to take a couple stacks of those. Definitely need tons of iron ore wheels. That's a problem. Definitely out of these. Definitely running low on these. Okay. How are we doing on these? Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Yeah, I've noticed that too. I actually tend to like bass lines more than the treble component. And I really like it when there's like exotic or interesting bass to things. And especially when it comes to like retro game music, I notice that bass lines tend to get messed up a lot, and I'm not sure why that is. Especially since with like retro gaming music especially, you can always turn off certain audio channels to only hear certain ones, usually like in an emulator, and people just don't do that, I guess. I'm not sure if they just don't really care about what they're making or what, although it seems weird. I think if you're bothering to make a cover of something that you would, I don't know. Okay, so this is fine. What is not fine is this. Okay, that's done. Then I'm also going to go ahead and split these out because I'm not going to make 3 lines yet. Stupid little bits of water in my way. Now that is being fed, so now I have red circuit production. Okay. Good. Now the question is, can I repeat this? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, goddammit. Stupid tree. Get out of here. Grab copper, send like so. Oops. Okay. Power lines. Oh no, not yet. Long-handed inserters on these. Long-handed inserters here and here. That gets made. Power lines. Oh. Okay, that has to do like that awkwardly because I don't have space otherwise. Oh, that's awkward as hell. God, that looks so ugly. If I made it one more over this way, it'd look less bad. Okay. Alright. So now I should have twice the red circuit production in that small amount of effort. And yeah, my belts are keeping up. That's good. Also, I can be cheeky and do this little number. So now excess copper cable will feed over. Oh, that's actually not a good idea, is it? That no, it shouldn't matter. Okay, so now I have 2, 3, 4. This makes 1 every 6 seconds. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 red circuits a second. It's not much at all, but it's a start. It's making plenty of red circuits for me. Yeah, we've already got, on average, about 70 in each container here. Okay. Yeah, newer music you have to figure out because it's not channel based anymore. It's all just mixed because finally digital technology became fast enough for us to just do 44.1 kilohertz sampling constantly. So yeah, that makes sense. Wow, I need a lot more red circuits than this. Whew. This red circuit line, like, these belts can carry so much material, and these are just the red belts. These aren't even the blue ones. So this, like, in order for this to actually be full, it would have to be so long. Wow. That's okay. And it means that if I was using both sides of all these stops, then these could fuel 3 of these columns like this. Damn, that's a lot of resources. Don't think I even have the oil for that, like not even close. So this will have to do for now. Okay, so we have red circuits. Not a lot of red circuits. Enough probably to finally do my chemical science pack research. How many advanced circuits do I need? I need 250 of these. Divide by 2 is 125. So I need 125 times 3 is 250. 375 advanced circuits. Well, I have a few more than that now. In fact, let me just kind of put a few of these back. Yeah, I have a lot more than that now. Okay. And 125 times 2, 250 engines, that's a problem. I can't even hold that many in my inventory. And 125 solid fuel is not a problem. Take me to solid fuel pickup, please. On your fucking wood-powered bullshit. Here, take some more wood. Yeah, I wish there was a better way to, like, isolate things like that. I mean, you kind of can, but nothing particularly definitive. That's 100, 250, okay. Oh, wait, that was too much. Yeah, that was too much. There we go. So that's 250 of that. It's enough advanced circuits. So then all I need is I need the random engines that I have left over here from my old base. Oh, god damn it. These things. I needed how many of these? 250, I think. So I'm at 100, 250. No. How many did I need? Yeah, I did need 250. Okay, it was 125 solid fuel I needed. Oops. Oh well. Okay. So now, I hate to have to do this by hand, but for right now, I don't really want to go to all the effort to set up a formal process for this. Pick you up. Here we go. This is going to be all kinds of stupid. these fucking things. I guess I can do this. Go. We are all making blue science. For right now, I'll feed you by hand. That name does sound familiar, actually. I'm not sure. Composer for Way Forward. I don't believe I've ever heard of that. Also all need inputs. These all need inputs. They all need 3 inputs. So it's got to be like this. Going to a whole lot of infrastructure effort for an extremely temporary setup here. Really, I'm short 1. Barely gonna have the belt for this too. Oof. This is gonna need fixing big time. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to get the product on the belts as soon as I power everything. Damn, I'm just running out of everything. That's all getting powered. Now all that remains is to figure out how to get the products on the belts. So that should be easy enough. Okay. And then this is so stupid. Actually, you two don't do that yet. I want to be able to put the products in first. So you can do the thing that's needed the most of. Red circuits, half of these, the other half. That's red circuits. Then there's 125 on that. Oh wait, no, 125 is the total number I needed. So each side needs 75 of these, and each side needs 2.5 of these. Boom. Then I just power them. Okay. And I should have blue science coming out. Mighty Switch Force. Also sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. Finally. It is so good to finally have blue science getting done. Granted, this is a shitty temporary solution just to give me electric smelting, and that'll give me a whole bunch of work to do, because once I get smelters, I have to A, actually make them, and then B, replace all of these with them. But at least once that's done, and also I'll probably have to expand my power plant, because this power plant is probably not enough to handle all those electric furnaces, but it's easy enough to expand. I left lots and lots of room for expansion, so I can throw another, probably like 2 up there. Fix this shit. Why am I not... Yo. Oh. Yeah, hold on. You need to... Okay, you're in manual. Alright. Okay, so you need to go to... Actually, hold on. Let me just redo this. So, copper ore pickup. Wait till full. Copper ore drop off. Wait till empty. Refueling. Wait 5 seconds. Manual. Or automatic. Okay, there you go. Sure are moving slow. You're powered on coal, aren't you? Yeah, you are. I'm gonna need another coal miner soon too, because this is not cutting it. Where the fuck did he go? Oh, there he is. There we go. Now we're getting copper in. Need to go around and start replacing all these with stack inserters. Damn, I have a lot of work to do. Once I get electric furnaces done. Give me this. I probably shouldn't have dismantled that. Oh, Jesus. These trains fucking scare me going by that fast. Is there anything else I want to research that takes blue science? That would be nice, but I don't need it. Better braking would be nice, but I don't need it. Uranium processing would be fantastic, but it's useless without... yeah, like, I don't need that right away. Yeah, I just don't... Yeah, I just don't... Oh, advanced oil processing. Right. I do need that. Shit, I better put that shit back. I actually need to play through Shantae. I have a friend who keeps recommending it to me, and I just, still haven't taken the time to do that yet. Damn, you guys work slow. Like, holy shit. And unfortunately, this is the part where I wait, because, well, I suppose I don't need to wait. I can go ahead and see what does this require. 75 blue, I should have plenty of red and green. Actually, I might not. Nah, I have enough. I have enough red and green. Okay, so 75 would take 125 engines. Easy. 125. 75 solid fuel done. Red circuits. Some amount more than what I have. Let's take you, that. Go get more red. Oh, Jesus. Well, that was a close one. Is my train just sitting around somewhere, or did I pick it up? No, I picked it up. Take me to red circuit pickup. There it is. Oh, really? That's weird. I thought people liked that game. Let's go to... Fuck it, I'll write it manually. +3 wood. We're still not through advanced material process? Oh, we're about to be. People think they like it because it's got tits. Yeah, well, I guess I can understand that. Oh, hey. I can do production science back now. What does that unlock? Automation. 3. Logistics 3. Yeah. Covarex enrichment, which unlocks nuclear fuel. Nuclear fuel reprocessing. Yeah, it's all the nuclear stuff. Coal liquefaction, don't give a shit about. Oh, effect transmission. Boom. Okay, yeah, this is, I'm not going to want to worry about that right away. That's some stuff that's going to require a lot more factory infrastructure than I have now. Advanced oil processing, go. Oh, the letter games are better. Okay. So it just took them a try to get it right. That's all. Won't be long before I have advanced oil processing. Fucking finally, I have electric furnaces. That is beautiful. And thankfully, it gives me a use for all these fucking stone bricks I have down here. I overproduced these things. These brown bricks. I'm missing advanced circuits. Take me to red circuits. Go. Oh, I don't have steel production. Well, that's about to not be a problem. And also, this stream's about to end once I, like, get finalized here. Okay. Oh, I'm out of steel. Well, that's where it ends. Take me to iron ore drop-off. Oh, out of fuel. Rocket fuel, go! There we are. Advanced oil processing. Nice. The next blue science I want is probably what? Okay, so low density would give me utility science, which gives me personal equipment stuff that I don't really care about right away. Yeah. Logistics network I'm not going to use right now. Yeah, I'm not going to use any of this right away. So no. Advanced electronics also needed for this. Needed for effect transmission, because it's probably needed for purple science, isn't it? No? You probably make these with blue circuits, I bet. Yeah, that's gotta be what it is. Yeah, because you make all this with blue circuits, yep. So that's pretty important. Uranium processing is probably the next step I want to take. Production science in general, really. Production science in general, yes. But also, give me the substation. Why are we stopping here? Why did we stop here? What the fuck? The thing I want you to go to is up here, asshole. Oh, it's because there's so many chain signals in a row. That's not how I want that to work. It means things are too crammed together. Okay, all of this can officially fuck off, which is a beautiful thing. But, actually, I want steel production. Where am I going to put steel? Well, this is iron plate, so it's really, it just takes iron plate, produces steel straight, so it doesn't really... I could probably put it, where do I have a good amount of space? I mean, right here, probably, next to the coal drop-off for the power plant would be fine. Hopefully, I don't need to expand that in the future. I don't think I will. So yeah, coming over here, totally pointless. Because now I have to go back over there. Perfect. Okay, this is where I'm going to end it. I am probably going to continue to play, but I'm going to do it off screen just because I'm kind of tired. I'm running out of energy to be able to commentate with, and the stuff I'm about to do is, it's going to be boring. It doesn't need to be seen. It's okay. So, it's been fun. Glad people, you know, use the stream as a way to relax with. That's cool. I would like to have a cam set up. I'd like to get a webcam some point soon, get a nice quality one. Really, I'm just trying to improve my recording setup in general, but it takes money. And there's other things that take my money first. But sure, no problem. We'll do it again sometime. So I'll see you guys later.